Hey everyone, it's Alex with alextucker.ca, and I thought I would do a quick video on how to optimize a Facebook business page in order to follow up on my last video, which was how to create a Facebook business page. So you can see here we're looking at my Facebook page for my digital marketing business, and I'm not going to go too in-depth here. I'm just going to take a quick look at the menus and what they do, and then we're going to take a quick look at the back end and what's available there. So starting off here, page in this menu, this is kind of your regular Facebook menu up here, the blue menu, and then this white menu is the business page menu. And so you start off at the page normally, and that's where you can see all of this stuff, all of your posts, or my services, whatever that you've put here. And then if you click on inbox, it'll take you to your messages for your page, your page inbox. Manage jobs is a very interesting tab where you can actually create positions for your company and create hiring opportunities for people to apply to. So that's pretty useful if you're looking to hire people. Notifications is just what it sounds like, as is insights. It kind of tells you, how many people are looking at your stuff and reacting to it, and specifically who is doing that. And then publishing tools is probably the most interesting one, so it's worth taking a quick look at. So the first page it takes me to here is published posts, and as you can see, it's just sort of a top-down overview of all the posts that you've published. So if you want to go through and prune, for example, I've reposted a number of things. Sometimes I post things more than once, and so at some point I'll probably go through and delete the doubles, and it just makes it really easy to do that when you can be like, okay, so here's a double, I'm gonna delete that. I can just go through and check all the ones that I want to get rid of, and then I can come up here and delete them. And you can also take a quick top-down look at the clicks and actions and reach here. And then, there's actually a lot that you can do here. There's you can look at your scheduled posts. There's the videos library. This is really interesting, actually. So you can create a form on your page, and you can connect it to a CRM, such as I think MailChimp would work. That's one that I use. Probably HubSpot is one that would be functional, and I think they also have a free plan. So there's a lot to be done here, and then continued in this menu is the ad center and a quick look at your page quality. So if you're worried that there's anything not right about your page, click on page quality and it'll talk about that. I don't really recommend using the ad center because just going to Facebook Business Manager is better, and we're not going to get too much into that. And then of course over here we have settings and help. Help is of course what it sounds like, and settings is what takes you to the back end. So as you can see under general, there's a large number of options that you can change. It's mostly kind of administrative stuff. You can change who can see things, who can post things, who can tag people, so on and so forth. Under messaging, this is actually pretty key. You can do things like set up a response assistant. So I definitely recommend having this turned on right here, prompt people to send messages. If that's turned on, then when someone comes to your page, it'll automatically open a chat window, which prompts them to potentially message you. And you can also send, using the response assistant right here, you can send a message to them automatically. So I've got a little message that would say hi. So if I click on change here, you can see this is the full name of recipient. So it would say, hi, full name of recipient. Thanks for reaching out. Feel free to send me any questions or specifications you may have. So if someone is thinking about potentially reaching out to me, that might prompt them to take the next step and actually send me a message. Page info is kind of self-explanatory. You know, you may see those little warnings like that. That doesn't really mean anything. It's just it wants me to put in a phone number. It wants me to put in a street address, and I'm not going to put those things in because I'm not interested in sharing that information with the public right now. Templates and tabs is an important one as well. I covered this a little bit in the previous video, but basically you can modify these things here by clicking on settings, and you can change the order by clicking and dragging. So again, I think I mentioned this before, but I kind of recommend having your services and reviews and posts up at the top. You could put about at the top, but like in my case at least, my services kind of explain what my business is about. So that's a lot more important to me to have up top. Let's see, what else do we have here? Post attribution, you can sometimes potentially change whether the posts are being attributed to you as a page or you as an individual. Notifications, pretty self-explanatory. You can check out your messenger platform. Page roles, I went over that a little bit. It's an important one. So if you wanted to add someone, you would type their name or email right here, and then you would select the role that you want. Editor and moderator are probably good ones for people who are actually working on your page. And then if someone's like just doing some analysis or some advertising for you, you might want to use those. And then after you select that, you would just click add. People on other pages, I believe you can like other pages through your page. Preferred page audience isn't really a thing anymore. Authorizations is for, I believe, yeah, it's for special circumstances, things like ads about social issues, elections, or politics. There's a branded content tab. There's connecting your Instagram account. And cross-posting is I don't know. Facebook does, because cross-posting is basically you can post simultaneously to multiple pages, and Facebook does allow the posting of duplicate content. Now, I don't really recommend that because posting duplicate content isn't really going to get you more interaction or more views. It's just going to spread out the reaction that you do get. But that's there. And then there's the support inbox, which I believe is where you would get feedback if you're reaching out to support. And then payments is where you can set up your currency. And I'm just going to click on page up here and go back to the overview of the page. And so just remember that once you've set that all up, or I wanted to mention this, this is something I haven't gotten into yet, but right here you can click on, you can add a story post. So that's something I haven't gotten into using yet, but I'll probably cover that in a future video. I'm going to go into a lot of these things in depth in future videos. And then just to review again, if you click on the gray dots here, and then you go to view page as visitor, it'll show you what the page looks like to someone who isn't you. And as you can see, this little window, this little chat window popped up here with my automatic greeting message. So we know that's working. So thank you very much for taking the time to watch this. If you found this helpful, or if you found my previous video helpful, I would really appreciate it if you take the time to give this video a like and subscribe to the channel. That will be really helpful going forward, and it'll also let me know that I'm creating the kind of content that you want. And in the comments, feel free to ask any questions you may have, or let me know if there's any specific aspects of Facebook pages that you'd like me to get into in the near future. Because obviously there's a lot to cover here. There's been a lot of new features added to Facebook pages recently, and there was already a lot there to begin with. And of course things are constantly changing. So I'm going to do my best to cover at least the things that I feel like every business owner should know, that they can, so that they can manage those aspects themselves. And yeah, I'll just kind of build out from there. So definitely give me a like and a subscribe, and definitely let me know if there's anything that I can help you with specifically. Once again, this is Alex from alextucker.ca. Thanks for watching.